All right, thank you for staying with us. Zippy, hey, it's that time of year again for all the college students. Registration's going on.
It's a horrible time, Jamie. Horrible time.
Why do you say that?
Well, it's hard to still go to your classes and go to every single building on campus because nobody seems to know where in the hell you're supposed to be going. So, you know, it's real hard to try to figure out where I'm supposed to be going. I'm sorry, I get worked up.
You do get worked up, and that's why we sent him out onto the campus to talk to everybody about the registration process. Let's take a look. Calm down.
What's happening up late? It's Zippy standing out here outside of Old Main, and it's registration time, and I got to say, you're wondering why I'm out of breath. It's because I hate running around this campus trying to figure it all out. So we're going to go get some reaction from some students who also hate this time of year. It's all because of this guy. Why did you do this to us, John? Why? Are you here to register?
Yes, I am.
All right. How do you feel about the registration process?
The internet is very slow during the week of registration, and you can't get on at all.
The internet sucks because you can't play your video games, am I right?
When I used to play video games, yeah.
You don't play them anymore?
When my friends
Are you too old for them? All right, I'm standing out here with
Jessica Gregg.
Jessica. What grade are you?
6-year senior.
6-year senior. I'm an 8-year senior, so I feel your pain.
Nah, I ain't had no hassles with getting registered for class and everything. Only hassle I got is with this professor named Yeah.
Coming for him? Look who we have here. It's our old door person, Melissa Marecki. Come here. What are you doing? Are you on the phone?
Yes.
Well, are you talking about registration?
No.
What do you think about the people in the registration office?
I ain't got no problems with him. I just got problems with this one professor. That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are standing in the presence of a legend. It's Brian Somerville from MU Report. Brian, how you doing?
I'm pretty good. I'm only one man.
You're only one man. That's exactly what I say. What do you guys think of Marshall? Are you going to register?
It's awesome.
Are you going to come here next semester?
I'm gonna try to get that Jaeger scholarship.
Oh, yeah, I hear you're like what, 30, 35?
Nah.
20?
Go down about 10 or 20 years.
We're going to talk about registration for Marshall and how fun it is.
I've already registered.
You've already registered? Well, how'd it go?
Really good. I didn't have any problem at all.
How did your registration go?
Really good. No problem at all.
We want to talk about registration. What do you think of it?
Well, it sucks for freshmen and sophomores. We can't get into the classes we need.
That does suck. How do you think they ought to change it to make it more like, how do you say it, user-friendly for the freshmen and the sophomores?
I really don't know how they can, though. You know, it sucks, but I'm not sure they could do it any better.
It just sucks.
Yeah.
How about yours?
Well, I had to pray that the computers weren't going to go down, but besides that, this was the most successful one in years.
How about you?
It went really well.
How about you?
I'm praying that I get into the classes I need to get in.
This is the girl we need to be talking to. Well, been all over campus. Some people like it, some people hate it, but one thing's for sure, registration is here to stay at Marshall University.
What do you mean registration is here to stay? What is
I don't
that?
know. I just always wanted to sit on that wall. And it was so hard to get up there, I almost died. I mean, I almost had a heart attack trying to lift my fat self up over that wall. And it was funny, so we decided to film it.
All right. Our next guest is a freshman at Marshall University. He's here to play one of his songs. Please welcome John Nelson.
He doesn't want to go to buy that filthy brew, but he needs just one more drop to know his day is through. He walks that long death march, the same his daddy went, down to the liquor store till all his money's spent, and the sins of the father are passed down to the child, and the blood that flowed hot and wild now dooms this one to fail. And a life could not be harder for the son and the daughter who now live with the sins of the father. He used to hit her in the night to prove he was a man. The pain and blood and broken bones were not part of her plan. Now it's 20 years later, and she spends her nights alone. She cannot love any man. For her father she atones, and the sins of the father are passed down to the child. The blood that ran hot and wild now dooms this one to fail. And life could not be harder for the son and the daughter, who now live with the sins of the father. Now listen to my words, don't turn your head away. Don't act like you don't know. Now hear what I have to say. Love your sons and raise them right. Show them how to be a man. Don't lie still and cheat. Raise them up in God's plan. For the sins of the father are passed on to the child, and the same blood that ran hot and wild now dooms this one to fail. And a life could not be harder for the son and the daughter, who now live with the sins of the father, who now live with the sins of the father.
John, great job. Very good. John Nelson, everybody, one more time. Thank you. We'll be right back after this. Don't go anywhere.